but I do like to plan something, and it doesn't have to be like a big expensive thing, but
Yeah.
as long as it's like a memorable thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like we're celebrating like love, or just, the fact that it's her birthday or an anniversary. It's like, wow, we've come along like so far. It's
Yeah.
more so just like looking at the memories. Not saying that I'm not gonna like, stop caring for the rest of the year,
Yeah. No,
but it's
yeah.
more so like looking back, like, oh, like remember like last year how this was, and now like we're here,
Yeah.
and it's nice to look back at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, I definitely
Um,
think it's nice. And as long as it's done genuinely and it's just because you want to and it's putting in the effort and because there's no expectations, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I think that people who celebrate Valentine's Day and Love Day, like that's great. Like I still love Valentine's Day. It's a day of love. Like who doesn't like Valentine's Day? Like I'll still sometimes get a card, like him a card or something, just because it's Love Day, and we write that in the card, like not Valentine's Day, but like just Love Day, just another day to like show love to other people, kind of thing. But yeah, I think as long as it's like genuine and you're doing it because you want to and not because you feel like it's an expectation and like it's your way of putting in and showing the effort, then I'm not ignoring you, Jazz. Then yeah, like as long as it's because you want to do it. But for example, like if you were still in the situation you were in Mexico City and you didn't have the time, let's say,
uh-huh.
because you were working and you didn't have the money, like it wouldn't, if you were doing it, you'd do it because you felt it was an expectation because you had to, not because you genuinely, and you could still have genuinely wanted to do it, but it just wasn't feasible for you at that time.
I feel like the action might just be like the expectation to do something, which I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me wanting to do something, it's like, oh, like that's even me putting expectations on myself that I
Yeah.
should be like doing for my girlfriend, or, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but then at the same time, I feel like it's not saying that it's right or wrong, but like I said, like you don't have to do anything like expensive per se, or like on that day, but I can be like, oh, like maybe it lands on like a Monday, and then I'm like, oh, like sorry, like we can't do something, but like happy Valentine's Day, I love you so much, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And then like on that Friday, and I get off, and I'm like, oh, hey, what are you doing? Like, let's like come with me. And she's like, oh, what? I didn't know. Like, and then maybe I plan something, and then maybe we
Yeah.
go like to some picnic or something, or like, it's just one of those things
Yeah.
where you can still do it. Doesn't have to be expensive, and it's doesn't have to be like this like, oh wow thing. It's more so like because I want to show her that I care, and that I, um, obviously like to make her happy. And
Hmm.
I know that she likes, it might just be whatever expectation, but I just know that she likes just even those little things, and it doesn't have to be necessarily on like a set date.
Yeah.
I know that I want to go out of my way to do it for her,
Yeah.
right?
Ryan, if this was Ryan with you, he would definitely be like, well, why do you think she likes it? Does she like it because she genuinely likes it, or does she like it because that's what's conventional and like on Valentine's Day, this is what you do? So she likes when you do those things.
Um, I've I've actually had that conversation. I would say like just getting to know like the person like that's beside you, and that like you decide to, be partner with. You want to have that like connection first. Um, me, I guess I was taught like, I like to wow someone. I like to make them feel really special. That's just myself. That might
Yeah.
just be an ego booster for myself,
Yeah.
or like just like that. But I genuinely like, seeing someone smile because I made them smile,
Yeah.
right? But then I also know like my girlfriend appreciates just like effort. It doesn't have to be like a set thing, but she appreciates like the caring, like my caring side. The fact that I want to see her happy, she appreciates that. And we've talked about it. She's like, I don't care like what we do, I don't care what happens. Like as long as like I'm with you and like we're having a good time. And then like that's obviously why I'm with her, but uh that's like why I say like I do it, not just because like
Yeah.
it's like it's a particular thing.
Yeah. So it's for you, it's a way to show you care.
Yeah, and also I just find that enjoyment in myself to um, make people like
Feel good.
feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Because I don't know. Because why would you like want to feel like not good?
Yeah. No.
Do you think like from these past few years, like have you always had that um have some of your thoughts have like changed like drastically?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think part of it was um like acceptance for like the other person, and like if they don't believe in something or don't do something because of like their way of being, then like you either accept that in them or you don't. But I also think it came to like exactly questioning that, like, do I want him to do these things for me because I genuinely want them, like I don't feel loved without them, or do I want him to do these things because like my sister's getting this from her boyfriend, or my best friend's getting this from her boyfriend, or they do these massive things on Valentine's Day and their birthday. Like, is it because other people do it and that's what you see in the movies and that's what's expected? Or do I genuinely want it because I don't feel loved if he doesn't do it? But then again, if you think about it, you wouldn't be with them if you didn't feel loved year round. So it's like, why am I attaching so much meaning to him getting me something on my birthday, or getting me flowers on Valentine's Day, or getting me like this massive Christmas gift? Like, it's nice for him to do. Like, I would be over the moon, probably very grateful, appreciative, like surprised if he did do it. But like essentially, why am I attaching how he feels about me to those things on those specific days? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and there's times where like Ryan has gotten me flowers or something, or a gift or some type of, like offering, but it wasn't on any of those days. Like he, like it was like he randomly sent me flowers once just because he knew it was like going to be a hard day for me, or we weren't going to be together that day, and they got sent to my house before we were living together. So, and that was just because it caught me off guard. Like, he didn't put his name on it. It was just like a secret admirer thing. Like, he put like a little note or quote or something. Yeah. And I call and I'm like, hey. And then that's why it's so not like him to do that. Like, he doesn't believe in those things, and he's not a flower guy. So I called to be like, because I was surprised. Like, I was so shocked. I was so caught off guard. I was like, this can't be from him. And I was like, oh, like I got these. And he's like, oh, really? Like, you must have an admirer, like all these things, like playing it for as long as it could possibly go. And then
I do that.
yeah. And then I was like, oh, so they're not from you. And like, I actually almost believed him because he's not like, that's not something he normally does. It wouldn't do. But then eventually, like, yes, I found out they were actually from him, and they were from him, but it made them that much more special and meaningful because he doesn't do it all the time, or it's not expected one day a year just because of that.
So it's rather like less materialism.
Yeah, it's more like he actually, and Ryan doesn't he doesn't know what flowers to get or how to pick them, so he had to ask his mom to like help him choose. It just showed a lot of effort and like forethought and like care, and I feel like less also stressed because he wanted to do it, whereas I find a lot of people get stressed when it's one specific day, like planning in advance. Like my mom, for example, will start planning Christmas like the end of November. Like, and that's just like, it's so much stress. Like the dinners, like what day we're doing it, because everyone's booked up the month of the holiday, because you have like friends' Christmas parties, like your family Christmas. Like, there's so many things that, like, to make sure you can get everyone together at once, you start planning like months in advance, but then it stresses people out. Or like, what do I get them? They'll want to make sure it's not sold out, so you start buying your gifts in like November instead of December, and like all these other things. I just find that people get a lot like really stressed out. I feel like showing you care, like helping with the dinner, like making something instead of buying something, or just making an effort. Like, if you don't live in town anymore, just even making the effort to go, if it's like 5 hours away, is like you showing you care. Like, I don't think it necessarily needs to be what we think it is, but I didn't believe those things. Not that I didn't believe those things, but I hadn't even opened myself up to that way of thinking before Ryan and I started dating.
Oh, so you would have thought like, oh, I'm expecting.
No, I loved presents on Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But now I love spending Christmas with Ryan and with Jazz and with like family. Like, that's what I like about Christmas.
Having more of like a moment,
yeah,
rather than looking forward to getting something. Just more
Yeah.
of like, oh, I get to be with like these amazing individuals and we're having like a great time
Yeah.
and we're relaxing and everything.
And that's what I like about Christmas now is I like the lights and the decorations and the warm music and like being by the fireplace all cozied up and like being with like knowing you have those like few dinners once in a while to like see people you don't see year round kind of thing and like spending time with like, you know, like Ryan and Jazz and like my family and like his mom and like those types of things. Like that's what is fun about it. Don't get me wrong, I still love my stocking. My mom is a great stocking stuffer gift giver, but I think I like my stocking more that, for example, more than I like the presents because your stocking is things that you need, things that you use year round, like daily things, like your deodorant, your mascara, your gum, some chocolates, like socks, like things that are day to day uses, like practical things, like they're not going to waste. Whereas sometimes gifts are things like no one needs that, like they don't need it. It's a want, and if you get it for them they'll definitely use it, you know, but it's not like a need, whereas like these are things, the things that go in your stocking are typically things you would buy anyway, like you would buy it yourself. You know
Right.
what I mean? So like I just love, like my stocking is actually what I prefer over my gifts, and my mom knows this, so she's a great stocking stuffer, but yeah.
That's kind of crazy because I mean, completely off topic, but like I had no idea like what the stocking was or like that kind of idea
Oh yeah, before you
about
moved here.
Christmas. Yeah, I had no idea.
Okay, so Christmas, they didn't do stockings in Mexico?
No, it was like, I mean, maybe it was just how it was in my family, but
Oh.
like it was more so like, I mean, obviously I was a kid, so like I obviously looked forward to the gifts and getting
Yeah.
toys and whatnot. But no, it like no stocking. If anything, it was more like kind of like how you said, like having that like genuine like family time, stuff like that. Which I actually, the thing that I look forward the most, even more than like gifts in general, and the toys, it was like lighting fireworks with like my uncles and my aunts, and like, you know, we
You
would go
did that at
outside.
Christmas?
Yeah,
Oh, every year? It's almost like New Year's Eve when you go outside and bang the
yeah,
pots and
yeah,
pans.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And my uncle would just like do it every year because he would like, I was like, oh my gosh, like which like fireworks did he bring this time?
Oh,
Right?
so it's something you
So
looked forward to
yeah,
doing with
it
them.
was it was more so like that activity,
Yeah.
right? Or like that time together rather than like me. I obviously like the toys, but you know, but it was just having that family time. It was a good time. It was more like in the moment, I feel like.
Well, when you moved here, did your parents start doing the stockings because it was kind of conventional to do that, or
Um,
do you still not do the
no, we
stockings?
still don't do
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay.
I mean, if anything, like maybe they'll put something if they got us something like there, but it's not with the intention
I'm giving a
of
stocking.
like this is a
Yeah.
stocking. We know what a stocking
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's more just like, oh, people do it here. Okay, we're gonna do it
We're
too.
just gonna throw something in there, like one single item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, I mean, it's been a bit of a culture switch, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool that you guys do it here.
Well, not, I mean, not, I guess, but like, not, I like when you think about it, it's like, why do we do it here?